Hey everyone, it's Dr. Angela. So good to be with you today. I also used to spend a lot of time feeling badly about myself because I had overeaten on Thanksgiving, and then I had kept eating leftovers, and I just wanted to find out if that was something that was going on for you as well. It used to be part of my life in the past, and I wanted to help you through it if that's what's going on for you. If you are watching live, and even if you're not, just type in and say hi so that I know you're there. And I wanted to kind of let you know what to do now that Thanksgiving is over and we're kind of moving into the Christmas holiday season. So the first thing that you want to do, let's say that there was pumpkin pie or apple pie or whatever, and you splurged, and then the next day there was leftovers and you splurged some more. And notice how I'm saying splurge, or I'm also using the word slip. I don't use the word cheat. I don't use any of those negative types of words at all. When we have these incidences where we eat things that we know aren't necessarily good for us, I'm seeing some people saying hi. Awesome. It just says Facebook user, so I can't tell who it is, but that is awesome. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm talking about the difference between splurge and slip. So a splurge is when you make a decision ahead of time that you're going to have a certain food that you really enjoy. So for example, let's say you made the decision ahead of time you're going to have a piece of pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. Okay, no problem there. A slip is when you didn't plan to do it and you end up kind of making this last minute decision to do it. So that is a slip. So that's the difference. I don't use the word cheat. Again, let's never use that word, because cheat has a connotation of you're doing something bad. And I don't ever want you to think about yourself as being bad. You're not bad. You're a human being. So the first thing that you want to do, if you notice that you slipped over the holidays, maybe you intended to have a splurge, but it's turned into more slips, or things feel like they're out of control, the first thing that you want to do is you want to use your skills of self-compassion. So I'm going to go through what the skills are of self-compassion so that you know. The first thing to do is to get very, very present with yourself and just label the feeling that you're feeling. What is that feeling? So perhaps it's feeling discouraged. Perhaps it's feeling, usually it's discouraged. Maybe it's feeling bad about yourself or ashamed, something like that. When you use that part of your brain that names the feeling, you're using a higher level part of your brain. The part of your brain that's actually feeling the feeling is called amygdala. And that's a more primitive part of your brain. So when you name the feeling, you're bringing a more evolved part of your brain into focus. And that allows you to instantly feel better. It's interesting how it works. So, and that's what they discovered in research. So, okay, so you name the feeling and you remind yourself that you're not the only person that's ever felt this way. You are a human being, and all human beings suffer. So, hi, Lisa. I can see somebody's put their name in. That's awesome. Thank you. So all human beings suffer. And you just remind yourself of that. So bring in, it's called common humanity. Bring in that awareness that all human beings suffer. And then the third thing that you want to do is you want to be super, super kind and gentle with yourself. So you just say, it's okay, honey, everything's going to be fine. Speak to yourself like you would speak to your own best friend. And those are the steps of self-compassion. You want to reach out, because your primitive brain is going to want to, if you're feeling frustrated or ashamed or whatever, your primitive brain is going to want to go into hiding. So when you reach out, you are sort of, what's the word I want? You are overcoming that primitive part of your brain. You're using higher parts of your brain. So we're getting into brain science here as we're talking about this, and it works. So you're reaching out, you're saying, I'm feeling really discouraged. I slipped, and you're being really super kind and gentle with yourself. So those are the steps of self-compassion. The next thing that you want to do is you want to get out your handy dandy guide, 3 Steps to Break Your Sugar Addiction Guide. And if you don't have it, I will put it in the comments. I'll link it in the comments to this. But I'm just going to go over them with you, because if you want to get off sugar and flour products, you have to go through the steps and you have to do each one of them. Okay. If they're not all done, just so you risk not being able to get off sugar and flour. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to set a quit date. So let's say that you decide that your quit date is tomorrow. That's a pretty quick date, just FYI. But just make sure that you set a quit date so that as of this date, you're going to be off sugar and flour products. So make sure that you don't have any important presentations coming up or anything where you need to be on for, because you might go through a little withdrawal. Depends on how much time your brain has spent back into that cycle, that sort of, I'm going to call it an addiction cycle. Where the craving cycle is going. Your withdrawal might be, if it's been a long time that you've been in that cycle, your withdrawal might be more severe. If it's been a shorter time, your withdrawal might be less severe. So keep that in mind as well. But plan to go through some sort of withdrawal where you're having cravings, where you're feeling icky, where you're feeling irritable, where you're feeling tired. Just plan for it. Okay. I think it makes it a lot easier if you just expect it. So that's the first step, is to set your quit date with all of these other factors in mind. Second step is to make sure that you get all the crap food out of your environment. So for example, if you've got leftover pie still or leftover stuffing or any of that, you want to just throw it out. Okay. Just throw it out. I know it's hard, but it's not good for you. So just throw it out. And then you want to have a plan, and your plan, and this is what you can be doing this afternoon, today, is to make your plan for the next week. What are you going to have for breakfast every day? What are you going to have for lunch every day? What are you going to have for dinner every day? And go to the grocery store and get everything ready. That is the absolute key to getting through withdrawal, is to get yourself ready and prepped and prepared. Because if you're not ready and prepped and prepared, you're going to be on day 3. Let's say that's Wednesday. And you're going to be like, oh man, I didn't plan anything for dinner and I'm absolutely starving and I worked through lunch and oh my God. And the next thing you know, you're whipping through a drive-through. Okay. So that's how that happens. Super easy for that to happen. So the planning is everything. Okay. So, I see Julie, I see Lisa, I see a bunch of other Facebook users that I can't tell who you are. I'll find out later. Awesome that you're here. Does anybody have any questions about any of that? You're welcome to type in the questions if you have any questions or any comments. And I do also want to let you know that I have a special, I have a surprise for you, and I'm super excited about this. Friday, December 11th and Saturday, December 12th, I am holding an online summit, and it's called Keeping the Weight Off. Now, those of you who have been around for a while really recognize how easy it is to slip back into old habits. And so what I'm doing in this summit is I have gathered 8 experts who are going to teach us what I call the ninja skills of weight loss. So these are skills that it takes in order to keep weight off. They're not the typical, here's how you plan your meals kind of thing. These are ninja skills. So for example, I have Dr. John Gray. He wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And he's going to talk about why women are 4 times more stressed than men, and what we can do about it and how we can communicate better. I have Nancy Levin. She's an expert in boundaries. So she's going to be talking about boundaries and weight loss and how important it is that if we want to keep weight off, we set boundaries with other people. I have Susie Sank. She's going to be talking about the importance of sleep and how to make sure we're getting the rest we need. I've got a whole bunch of speakers. I'm super excited about this. I've been working on this for months, and I'm going to be sending you out an email. So if you're not on my email list, you can get on my email list by sending an email to info@journeybeyondweightloss.com and just say you want to be on the email list. And there will be a registration link so that you can sign up for this. It's totally live. So you can actually ask these people questions live if you're on live. So again, it's Friday and Saturday, December 11th and December 12th. Super, super excited. Well, let me see. I have Vina and Lisa, and let's see. Throw out the leftover pie. Like Angela says, it can go to waste or it can go to waste. Exactly. It can go to the trash waste or it can go to your waste. So very good. So you guys got it. Okay. So look for an email next week. I'm going to wait until we're all done with the, like Cyber Monday and Giving Tuesday emails. Will probably be Wednesday or Thursday. Look for that email so that you can click the link and sign up for the online summit. the virtual summit is going to be, I'm so excited to be able to interview these experts live and to have my peeps be able to ask them questions live. So go ahead and sign up for that when you get that email. And otherwise, I'm going to sign off here. Have fun the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving break time. And I will see you next time. Hi, Doc. Is arrowroot flour something we can have? I'm going to have to look that one up and I will get back with you. I think it's okay, but I need to check and make sure. Okay. So, cause I'm not sure exactly what it is or where it comes from. So I'll look that one up for you. Okay. All right. So I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.